STR PaiKauhn. Well, he's actually INT PaiKauhn if you have a JP account. Funny enough, this guy is for some reason different on the version you're playing. It's very odd and strange. So that's why I wanted to prioritize this guy before PaiKauhn, because he is different. And this is going to be one of those EZAs who is actually quite the sub EZA, right? Now, I am running a full Otherworld Warrior, so he's going to always have this, right, this entire time. So keep that in mind. He will look a little worse when you're not running him on Otherworld Warriors or tournament participants teams. So let's just hop into an event and see what this guy can do. This team is definitely still pretty good, because this guy, he's still pretty goddamn good, especially in the immediate first couple of turns. This phase, think of this fight as like a longer version of the STR Kid Buu Red Zone fight. This is why I like coming in here, because we get to see what this guy can do against a very, very hard, tough, difficult opponent. And we're still going to have some leeway to really get to see him shine in a couple of phases right here. So I think this team is definitely going to get the job done. I mean, look at this team, right? It's still very powerful, very broken. Otherworld Warriors is actually in a very phenomenal state. It's very weird to say that, but it is. All right, so we actually get him turn one. This is actually best case scenario. Let's read this guy off real quick. So attack and defense 150%, all enemies defense 50% down. That's pretty useful. Launches, now I'm being sarcastic, by the way. If this was attack, that would be very actually useful, but it's just defense, right? This may can come in handy one day. You know, a very, very bulky guy, right? Launches an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. For 4 turns from the character's entry turn, he just has a 50% chance to dodge. For every super attack performed, key +1 attack and defense 20%. This is permanent. So every time he supers, he's just going to permanently get this, right? Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies attack 10% up to 50% for every super attack performed. So you get 5 and you get the high chance back, right? When the target enemy is in the following conditions, attack 100% up. He gets a damage reduction rate of 50% before he actually receives an attack. And then on hit, he has this. But then here's the part that a lot of people aren't going to like, but I think Otherworld Warriors is in a very good position. Tournament participants as well, thanks to that cell, right? But attack and defense 100%, chance of performing a critical hit, and damage reduction rate extra 20% up. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. And this, like I said, this entire team is Otherworld Warriors, so we're definitely going to be able to look at that. Key situation is not looking hot, bro. This is not hot. Maybe this is enough? Yeah, okay, cool. I definitely don't mind missing out a super attack with that guy, because he has a bunch of additionals. That Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. So let's see what PaiKauhn can give us immediately. Like I said, I am expecting this probably to be one of the better sub EZAs in the game. I mean, he seems pretty above average. Like there's sub EZAs that are very, very good, right? But you don't really see a lot of them. You don't really run a lot of them, right? Because I prioritize defense, right? And a lot of people in the community prioritize defense. Okay, so the first one fails, but the second one decides to come through. These are generally low attack stats, I must admit, though. He is at 100%. These are super low attack stats, but he does get stronger and stronger as the fight continues. So by the time we get to that Kid Buu phase, I'm expecting 11, 12, 13 million, right? Because this guy he's basically a stacker, right? Even though it doesn't say it, even though like his super attack effect isn't stacking, every time he super attacks, he's just permanently getting attack and defense 20%. So not only is he going to be pretty strong offensively, he's going to be pretty strong defensively, and especially immediately, right? He's very, very defensively strong, right? That's the main point of running this guy. Even though his offenses might not be super supreme, his defenses are going to be pretty good, right? I actually wanted to get that unit super. Oh, yeah, we're running STR PaiKauhn. What the hell am I talking about? A unit super attack. This is probably going to be a very similar team when I do the AGL PaiKauhn EZA showcase. I know we're probably just going to do the initial showcase for these 4 units today. And then what I'm going to actually end up doing is doing like the Jiren fights, the blue Goku fights, the blue Vegeta fights. Like I'm going to start doing the tough red zone fights after today, right? For all of these characters, like especially because I'm talking this big about STR PaiKauhn, I definitely do think I can actually, you know, get in a pretty competent, especially in the blue Vegeta fight. I don't know about blue Goku in those 2 Jiren fights, but I know in the blue Vegeta fight, PaiKauhn definitely is going to be able to put in some pain. We're definitely going to test him out in all the other fights, of course, but I don't know. The victory might be a little bit harder. I mean, like on a team like this, where you have tons of mechanics like Fusion and, you know, Patara, and you have the Scouter. All these units have Scouters and stuff, you know. It's not going to be hard to, you know, hide PaiKauhn, especially because he's going to be pretty goddamn defensive. It'll be tragic if I'm hyping this guy up and then he dies, like, next turn. That'd be crazy as hell. But, like, from what I'm seeing, like, from what I'm reading from him, he seems like a very good defensive unit, like, above average defensively, right? Chance to dodge, damage reduction everywhere, right? He's going to be stacking, basically, attack and defense, right? So I feel as if this guy is going to be pretty goddamn good, because 70% damage reduction to normal, as long as you can dodge the super, he's going to be tanking most of these normals, right? This is already a very hard position to be in since we're type disadvantage, right? So he just raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his super attack effect. All right, that's what I really wanted to check. So all right, let's see. No. Now, this is actually my 2nd turn starting the turn over because we got duped. Hopefully, this time we can actually make things work. I don't even know what orbs to really click. I mean, like, logically, it makes sense to click the blue orbs. Okay, but logic just didn't logic. Okay, it worked the 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm, okay? That's all I care about. Oh, okay. Thought he was going to super. It buffered there for a little second. But all right, PaiKauhn is in serious danger right here, so he's going to have to dodge. He is also a dodge build, by the way. He's at 100%, so 21 dodge on him. I think like 10 additional and 5 crit. I just gave him the base 5 crit. That's all the crit that I'm giving him. This is not like a heavy damage dealer, right? Yeah, look at that. He also does build up. He does gain a key every time he supers, so I don't think key is going to be an issue at this point since we are permanently building up key as well. So next turn, we're definitely going to be starting at a 10 key, or well, 11 key now. And as you can see, he's slowly building up, right? He's slowly building up. At this point, this guy has like a 90% chance to dodge. Keep that in mind, because he has the 50% chance to dodge, and then we supered 4 times, so he's got the extra 40%, and he's got the 21% hit potential in the dodge. So like those first couple of turns, he's gonna be really explosive defensively, especially after he supers a couple of times, right? This might be like defensive sub EZA of the year, right? Now it does suck. Now we're gonna look at a AGL PaiKauhn, but they are the same name character. One does have a unit super attack, and I know a lot of people are going to run the AGL PaiKauhn over the sub EZA. I mean, it just makes the most sense. He's the Dokkan Fest, right? He's going to be supporting. He's going to be, you know, dodging and stuff like that. But it is really good to see that they are going in the right direction with sub EZAs, because I haven't made a video on him yet, but I'm pretty sure that Kaioken Goku is pretty goddamn good as well, right? All right. Are we turn 4 yet? Yeah, we are. We're not going to pop Gogeta, as a matter of fact, because we're type effective. We're just going to play turns out just like this. We're going to start stacking up a bit defensively with these 2 units. This is not their showcase anyway. I don't want them to just completely dominate. They are going to do a bunch of damage right here, though. We're not going to see the Scouter for the next couple of turns. So, I mean, this is still a pretty decent attack stat for him to be in his defensive stance. And he has plenty of additional. Same with Vegeta. They're even though they're defensive forms, they're still pretty good offensively, right? They can get the job done, right? This Goku typically does not fail me in slot 1. This is a very good slot 1 character. As long as you can dodge the opponent, he will work. Even if he gets hit, because he's going to have guard, he's going to get extra defense on hit and stuff like that. And this Vegeta, we know what he's like in slot 1. This guy's guard, 70% damage reduction in slot 1 is just very, very crazy. Are we? Yeah, we're going to finish him off this turn. And then who's the next row? After Vegeta, I think it's Boo. Not Kid Boo. I think it's Big Boo, Fat Boo. Are we going to kill him? Yeah. 16 million. Yeah, he's got some additionals in him as well. We're going to at least get one guaranteed additional super in here. Yeah. He's done for. So like I said, pay attention to the start of turn key with this Paikon. I do think he should be at like 11 key or 10 key. Like at the very beginning. He should be. Yeah, he's at 11 key because it's permanent, right? That is very, very broken, chat. That is pretty goddamn broken. We're actually going to put him in slot 1 since this is his showcase. Now, he has 70% damage reduction and 300k. That's not the best. But like this key +1 and attack and defense 20%. After we super, he's going to start off at 12 key for the rest of the fight. And this is, he just has this, right? This is usually a super attack effect. But this is actually more impactful being in the passive because it's actually a bigger buff. So, all right, let's just collect this key right here. We're going to get support from Gogeta getting orbs as well. We don't get any rainbow key spheres, odd enough. But okay, this should be good. We can't debuff him, so let's see what Paikon is giving us here. 5 million. Give us a couple of supers, man. Let's start stacking up quicker. Give us a... Proc the super. There we go. So 6.5 now. Proc the 70% chance right here, and then get the hit of potential as well. This next one is 70%. Yeah. There we go. So you see his attack stats starting to rise a little bit. Because he's getting an attack and defense on his super and in his passive. So if we do get hit here, like I said, normals aren't going to be a problem, right? Okay, let's see what he does here if he eats this. He does. Okay, 70% damage reduction. How much damage do you take from this blue right here? Damn. Okay, so actually, this was a 2.1 million super attack plus 30% attack. So around 2.8. Actually, that's probably around where Paikon would sit, to be reasonably honest, right? He's not type effective, but damn, that is a shame. We'll go back and look at Paikon a little bit more though. We'll hop right back into the same event. That is a tragedy. I wish he would have gave us a dodge right there. Damn. All right, so we're back into the event. We didn't really get lucky with the dodge there. Boo-hoo. Oh well, he definitely was eating those normals, like I said though. But that will definitely be his job, is to dodge supers. We just didn't get lucky there. If you can dodge the supers, he can eat all the normals. That's basically what I wanted to say, but I don't know. He was just getting hit a lot right there. There's nothing I can do about that. So we're back at square one. 2.9 million super. If he gives us a quad right here, he'll redeem himself. Give us a nice quad and you redeemed yourself. Damn. He already is failing. Now the 70% chance. Okay, he at least gets that. So, damn, that does suck. I wish he was a bit more tanky. I really did wish he would live that. But how many supers did we even get with him? So this is the third super right here. We probably only got around 6 or 7 supers. We didn't even really get him, you know, built. He's gonna dodge this, yeah. He has a very high chance to dodge that right there. But that's very telling, right? I did say that though, like what if I'm hyping him up and then he just turns around and die, right? That's just the generic showcase thing, right? But I don't really think that's too many faults on this guy. I do think he's still really good. I just think luck of the draw just was not on our side right there. He was getting hit quite a bit too. Like this guy, it was like he was not dodging. He was just not dodging. So I think this turn is a bit better. Like we're starting off a bit better since we're gonna be able to pop the scouter with Gogeta turn 4. So things should actually look a lot better in this run right here. A lot smoother, because in that position, like if you're really thinking about him, you don't really actually want to put him in the face of the super if you can help it, right? Because he'll be able to just sit there in the other slots, right? That's the point of running this team, right? I did want to show him off, so that's good, but you typically don't even want him to be there. But if he has to get put there and there's not you know, too many options, there's a very solid chance that he can carry the run. He can get things done, right? I wonder how AGL PyCon is going to look opposed to STR PyCon. I am very interested. I'm assuming he's going to look better like that. I don't think that's going to be the case. But, you know, since they're doing things like this, you know, sub-EZAing PyCon and giving the Dokkan Fest an EZA at the same time, like, it is, you know, very clear. Like, of course, I'm going to compare him because what if you don't have AGL Dokkan Fest PyCon, right? Like, what if you didn't, you summoned for him, you didn't get him, and then, you know, he did return on the Cell banner. So, I mean, if you did summon on Cell, you had a chance of pulling PyCon. I actually didn't pull any PyCons. I only pulled Cell. I didn't even pull the side banner unit. On either accounts, I didn't pull the side banner unit. And I got 2 Bojacks, STR Bojacks. I got... Who else is on that damn banner? I don't really remember who else is on that damn banner. All right, so we do have this guy back on rotation. If Vegeta happens to get super in slot 1, it's not the end of the world. We would live, but I mean, hopefully he does not super immediately. We're getting some more support from this Gogeta in the end as well. So, all right, cool. He spared us. He gave us leniency. This Vegeta is actually stronger when you have a Goku on the team or on rotation. I think. Yeah. We don't have a we do have a Goku on this team because of the reversible exchange. That counts, right? So Majin Vegeta here is actually hitting harder than he usually would if there's no Goku on rotation. So, I mean, PyCon, understandably, if you eat the super, you're dead. So, you know, dodge the super if it comes your way, please. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I do not want to have to make the title. You're horrible. Never run this guy. Just run AGL PyCon. You know, yeah, redeem yourself, please. Get these supers in. I think that's the 50% chance. It might be that that's the 70% chance, and this one is the 50% chance. But this third one has been hitting very often, right? So, you know, at this point, we've actually supered 6 times. So he's fully built up his dodge chance, right? Yeah, and he actually has a 100% dodge chance right here because, yeah, he built up his full 50 and he has 50% dodge. So that actually was guaranteed to dodge right there. This is what I mean by, like, he's very good defensively. It just sucks that, why did he not dodge the super? Come on, PyCon. Like, you literally, all you had to do was dodge. We know you're RNG. Like, dodge is very RNG, but this is literally one of those characters to where, like, UI Goku is dodge or die. Like, he has to dodge normals as well. This PyCon isn't going to share that. He just needs to dodge the super because he's going to have 70% damage reduction at pretty much all times, right? And now that we have the Scouter, it's GG's. Oh, goddamn, we have the active skip on. God damn it. It is what it is. Let's just do this right here since we know he's not. Oh, he's supering at the very end. Guess I'm going to prioritize this guy. Yeah, I think prioritizing Super Saiyan 3 Goku right now is just the best thing. Because remember, he has to build up his damage reduction every time he supers as well, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He is still pretty goddamn good. But he's probably not even going to be the best for this event anyways. Because remember, Kid Buu is like very, very similar to the what is it? STR Kid Buu, right? In that red zone. Like he nullifies unarmed supers. So the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, even though he's the proper leader, maybe I should have went into the other Majin Buu Saga fight. But I did really want to get a full showcasing of the sub EZA. When we're doing PyCon's video, I'll probably go into Demon King Piccolo's red zone. I think that's a nice base first look at units, right? That Demon King Piccolo red zone. It's hard enough. They have solid HP. They're hitting pretty hard. They have a couple of mechanics, locking and sealing and all types of shenanigans and stuff like that. But, you know, this fight for a sub EZA, I think it's going to get the job done, right? So, okay, we are here back. Okay, so we see where the super is. So this is the perfect position that you will want him in. You put Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku on slot 1, and you know PyCon's just going to be supering, building up, and doing what he needs to do in slot 2. This is the position you really do want PyCon to be in, because you wouldn't put him in slot 1 anyways. Oh, we actually get this? When's the last time you've seen this? Oh, snap. Okay. What is our... Hold on, my phone might be actually about to die. Yeah, let's after this turn, I'm gonna have to check the old battery. My spidey senses is tingling. Oh no, we're at 6%. I mean, that's not that bad. 6% is not the worst. Like, you could work with 6%. I mean, You know, I definitely probably could finish the video before my phone dies, right? It might be at the very, very end. But, you know, 6 million, not super impressive, but defensively, that's where he's going to be needed, right? If you don't have, you know, AGO PyCon, I definitely do think this sub EZA can get the job done. Is moral of the story, right? This guy, they actually made him pretty solid, right? Because defenses is just stronger than offenses, and nobody's going to deny that, right? Like, you have to be very solid defensively to even deal with them. Remember, he only has that 50% damage reduction, that extra 50% damage reduction for the first hit. So it actually does drop down to only 20% damage reduction if he gets hit a second time. So that is actually good that we got to see that right there. You know what I just realized? That's why we died. That's why we died. When we got hit, he didn't have the extra damage reduction. He only had the 20% damage reduction. It took me this long into the video to realize that's why he died. Right. So he did die because we got hit and then we lost the extra 50% damage reduction and he only had 20% damage reduction. Because I was like, bro, why did he get hit so hard? Like, I was trying to figure out, like, 1 million for 70% damage reduction is sort of crazy. But that was me just not knowing. We're actually just gonna get key from Gogeta, so we can afford to do this. We're gonna get key from getting a type orb from Gogeta. Or actually, I'm gonna collect the rainbow orbs over here. So yeah, we're good. We're in the clear. Oh, this guy's a prick. He heals. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually a good thing. Actually, I'm more now that that reignites my passion for this guy. I mean, unfortunately, it was what it was, but typically, if he's dodging and then he does get hit, he'd have the extra damage reduction, right? So we'll see, because we're about to go against a big boss, right? I think after the next turn, after this one, we're going to go to the Tech Kid Blue Face, because this guy is constantly healing. So he's sort of stunning our progress. I mean, yeah, we're definitely going to finish him next turn. Yeah, we're 100% gonna finish this guy next turn. Maybe I should do like a revisit of the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku for Golden Week, because it is almost been a year. I'll probably start making content like that, right? Like, because this definitely is inspiration from Goresh. I'm not gonna hide the fact that it is, but he on Legends, he does like these revisiting units after a year. I might start doing that, like, you know, after years pass, like INT Broly, like for Worldwide, I'd do like a double INT Broly showcase or something like that, revisiting LR INT Broly. I probably wouldn't do double INT Broly. I'd run him on his best setup, like where he's most powerful at. Even though like his domain is his own team, hopefully by time Worldwide download comes, we get like a new uncontrollable power leader. Maybe it could be Kid Buu, as a matter of fact. That would be cool. Actually, I'm gonna leave Gogeta in slot 1, and we're gonna keep PyCon together. We're going to keep PyCon and Gogeta together. I guess I'll get rid of these right here just to line things up. Gogeta, if he does get hit, I know he's going to tank it for double digits. That's why putting this guy in slot 1 this time around. Does he dodge, though? Damn, so nobody wants to dodge the supers today, right? Oh, okay, it's one of those videos. Okay, we just don't dodge supers today. That's what we're doing. Oh, he debuffs as well, this Buu. Okay. So he's a debuffer. I'll keep that in mind. So Gogeta next turn is not going to be at full power. Let's just keep that in mind. But now we're against the big Dundadam himself. This guy can get a bit scary, but since I know how to play this, we're going to play it just like this. Yes, sir. Oh, we almost got cooked. We're going to do this. Okay, if we play the turnout like this, I think we're going to be able to see, you know, Gogeta. Because I want to get the Gogeta active skill with PyCon on rotation, so Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, when he popped his active, he still got the damage reduction. I don't think we're gonna die here. I would be shocked if Kid Buu just one-shots this tech of Vegeta. I definitely would be shocked. I don't think he will though. Even if he does anything over 250k, that's honestly absurd from this guy. Doesn't he like build up over time? Okay, he seals as well. That sort of sucks. Okay. Does he like build up or something like that? I don't quite remember how this Kid Buu works. I think he heals as well, which is honestly annoying as well. Okay. Like I said, Super Saiyan 3 Goku should be fine. But he does do this. So keep that in mind. He does indeed do this. This is actually quite annoying. So the normals actually would do us more. But I mean, it's not like we're not getting attack and defense on every super, right? So defensively, he's going to be better equipped for these normals, right? Yeah, double digits. Okay. So we're most likely, if we don't finish this guy off by time, like in the next 3 turns, we're definitely going to be able to see the active skill, Gogeta and Paikon turn, and then we'll just call it a video after that. He probably would be dead, actually, on that rotation, right? Because it's not like these guys are hitting pathetically or anything like that. It's not like... Now, here's what I'm going to do. If we see... If Kid Buu supers in slot 2 or 3, we're definitely going to put Paikon in front of that attack. But if he super slot 1, we're going to actually put him in slot 2 or 3, right? I mean, he's going to be put in slot 2 or 3 regardless, is basically what I'm saying. Hopefully, Kid Buu actually does super in slot 2 or 3 instead of immediately. I don't really remember how this Kid Buu was set up. I don't remember if this guy has like a, you know, what do we call it? Like a script. Like, I don't know if this Kid Buu has a script where he just supers immediately every turn, but we'll see because we have the scouter up. Damn, he might actually have a script, chat. We might be we might not even be able to see Paikon do what Paikon needs to do, which is dodge the super, right? Dodge the super. But I mean, we're getting things done with this guy on the team, right? I definitely don't think this is going to be hard to do. Like, I do think we can actually take this guy into real content, right? Real events, right? Like, I don't think, I'm not just making this shit. I do think Paikon is good enough to where if you don't have the AGO version, you could just use this guy. But it's not like I said, it's not like this team is doing bad, or it's not like this team is doing horrible, right? We do have some hitters still on the Other World Warriors setup. Now, of course, he's locked to tournament participants in Other World Warriors. If you're not running him on those 2 teams, you're not going to get the most out of this guy. He gets an extra additional chance to get, you know, damage and defenses, right? An extra super. It's just too impactful, right? Even though, like, offensively, he does not look like a super god. Like, defensively, he is going to put in work, especially on a team where, you know, we're filled with scouters, right? It's not like we're never, you know, that was just a very interesting first run. I'll say it like that, because this second run, like, everything sort of went how I envisioned the first run to go, right? Like, Paikon's really, really good. He's an exceptional unit, right? He dodges, and he eats that normal right there. So, yeah, I mean, we can honestly... Oh, yeah, right. The Gogeta turn. Right. I was going to say we can end it there, but hopefully we can actually not kill next turn. So what I'll do is I'll put Super Saiyan Vegeta in slot 1 again, just so he can get sealed. Because it's looking like this guy has a fixed way of doing things. Okay, yeah. I think we can cheese our way to not killing this Kid Buu next turn. Yeah, we can cheese it. And then we could just put Paikon in. Like, do I put Paikon in slot 1? Like, is that really what I would do? Like, is that really what I should do? Is just put Paikon in slot 1? I'm thinking about it. Like, I am. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Yeah. Hopefully we don't dodge. I actually would hate for us to dodge. Maybe I made a mistake putting Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku in slot 3. That one. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Now I had to do just some traveling because my phone battery is about to die, so I had to move positions. But it is what it is. Hopefully this Kid Buu does not just outright kill this Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the very final position. I don't know if he will. Hopefully he won't. But I think we were doing much more supers with this Super Saiyan 3 Angel. He's not gonna die. But this one right here, he is at 100% though. Yeah, but I don't think we were building up enough with this Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. I mean, he's getting these supers off right here though, which is really, really good. Just keep giving us supers, please. Yes. Okay, give us one more. Give us one more. Please. Oh. I don't know. I really don't know what we're gonna take here. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, cool. So now we get the cheese. Hold on, Gogeta might just kill. Damn. All right. We're about to do it. So 700k defenses. The first hit he'll have 70% damage reduction. The second hit he'll only have 20. So chat, let's see what PaiKauhn can do. I mean, this is his video. PaiKauhn, dodge. Just keep dodging. Oh my god, you can't make this up, chat. I mean, he has 70% damage reduction right here, though. How much damage does he actually eat from this? You know what? Oh my god. What? That's even more impressive. No. I'm more impressed that he actually ate it than dodging. That actually makes my point. Okay, but then we die to a normal. But that, what? If he didn't seal, oh, he would have been so in the clear if this Kid Buu didn't seal. No, but okay. Overall, I think this guy's a pretty good sub easy. He has pretty amazing. I think this art is better than. I think it's. Why do I think this is a better art than the AGO? Oh my god. Hold on, wait. Why do I think this is better art than the AGO PaiKauhn? Where is he? Did I easy A him already? Oh, here he is. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's close. It's close.